more than 1,000 kilometers from the closest neighboring continent. Antarctica is land frozen in time, and it's one of our greatest treasures in the world. It has existed cut off from the rest of the world by Southern Ocean for over 160 million years. Today, Antarctica is nearly completely frozen, with only 1% of its surface being completely ice-free. Through our expeditions, we explored Antarctica's stunning, diverse landscape, from the rough waterways of the Drake Passage to breathtaking glaciers and untouched snowy mountains. Together, we experienced the world's pristine, last true wilderness.
If I'm honest, the easiest way for me to describe to someone what it's like being in Antarctica is to imagine you're on the set of a movie and everything is just synchronized and moving together in harmony. The clouds seem to be perfectly positioned over the snow-capped mountains. The mountains themselves reveal just enough of the black rock underneath to create this majestic duotone backdrop. Doubling the visual smorgasbord your mind is already working in overdrive to process. And then, action. The wildlife comes to the fore. Porpoising penguins slicing through the water on their way back from feeding. Jumbo-sized skuas and gulls sweeping overhead to look for their next meal. Agile terns and petrels skim over the surface of the water. Seals loll about. Whales come up to breathe. You're left standing there looking around for the director, coordinating everything, just like how it would happen on a movie set. Yet this isn't scripted. This is how it unfolds down here in Antarctica, and this is how it's always been. We're just an alien audience that's lucky enough to be watching it unfold in real time before our eyes, witnessing an act that's gone on undisturbed and in harmony well before the first expeditioners found their way down to this part of the world. So, bounded by the limits of words to attempt to do this place justice, that's the best I've got.
time spent in Antarctica gives you a sense of awe and wonder of nature around you. We get to understand that nature and the beauty of the wilderness is far, far greater than us. So it's both frightening and humbling because we realise that we're utterly insignificant in those environments. The tricky part for me is trying to convey that on film, and you can't. It's an impossible task. So although it may not be the answer, being able to use the drone offers a different perspective to what we're seeing on the ground. And it goes some way to providing a sense of scale as we explore this incredibly remote part of the world.
Being fortunate enough to explore Antarctica, being the coldest, windiest, and driest continent on Earth, just brings upon a warm and peaceful consciousness when you explore nature in such a stunning and pristine environment. It inspires a strong realization of how fortunate we are to live on this beautiful planet and just how vulnerable it is. From the crystal clear waters to the majestic views of the trans-Antarctic mountains in the distance, just makes me realize how special Antarctica is to me.